Now let's talk about AWS Fault Injection Simulator or FIS. So this is a way for you to run fault injection experiments on AWS workloads. And this is based on something called chaos engineering, which is that you want to stress an application by creating really, really disruptive events. For example, the CPU starts skyrocketing or the memory is out of memory or a database is having a failure or all these kind of things. And you want to see how your entire application stack reacts to these disasters. And this is why it's called chaos engineering, because you're actually creating chaos within your infrastructure. So why do we do this? Well, to make sure our application is really solid. And this allows us to uncover hidden bugs and performance bottlenecks. And currently, FIS supports some services. You don't need to know them all, but so here's a list, and maybe there'll be others over time. But EC2, for example, by terminating EC2 instances, ECS by stopping ECS tasks, EKS and so on to stop Kubernetes tasks, and RDS to make failures go alongside our database. So how does that work? Well, we have FIS, and we're going to create experiments. And so we can use pre-built templates to generate these disruptions. And then they're going to have disruptions on resources. So really, you have to choose what happens to your EC2 instances, what happens to your ECS clusters, your RDS database, and so on. And then these experiments will start. So the resources will get disrupted. And then you have to see how your application behaves. So we can monitor it using CloudWatch or EventBridge or X-Ray or whatever you want. And then once you're done, then you stop the experiment and you have a look at your results. Was there any performance issue? Was there observability issues or resiliency issues? And you can improve your application to see where the bottlenecks are, okay? So FIS is definitely an advanced kind of monitoring, an advanced kind of debugging, but it's definitely helpful. And I'm so glad that AWS is now having this as a native feature from within AWS. So that's it for FIS. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next lecture.